Is it me, is it the weed or my imagination? Or the roof jumped into the trunk, told her get in the front, and then I asked her to change the station. Other niggas hate, they just mad you taking, but I heard it might rain, maybe we should just stay in.
Hello?
Hello, this is Michael Rock.
Hey, what's going on, man?
How's it going, bro? How you doing today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there. Can't complain, you know?
All right. Good to hear it.
Where about you calling? Where am I talking to you from today?
I'm in Chicago right now.
What's going on in Chicago?
Man, just got back out here from New York a little while ago, doing some stuff with Currency Net for the Jets album he just dropped. Now I'm just back out here recording. It's where I live too, you know, home base. I'm out here recording and, putting together the plan, that's all.
All right, well, just to let you know, my name is David S. Williams. I'm one of the writers with Yo Raps Magazine. It's an online website, hip-hop. It's one of Europe's biggest websites. So we're going to post this up there as soon as I get done asking you a few questions, just some general questions about, your journey, the way you are right now to what you're doing right now. And, let the people, get to know a little bit about you. And, you can let me know if you want to add anything to that, at the end of the conversation if you want. It sounds cool?
Cool.
All right, then, so I'm going to get straight into it from the beginning. I mean, I've been seeing your career go through, and you work with artists such as, like, Bun B and Ghostface Killer. And I'm just curious, can we expect any more, like, legendary collaborations like that in the future?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I got some surprises cooking up in the works right now. Actually, for my next project, I'm like 70% done with the music, but I still didn't come up with the title of it yet of what I want to call the whole album. So still undecided on that. But I got some big surprises coming up for this next album, man.
Want to drop any names?
Man, I can't drop them right now because they ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's still on the hush, but it's definitely gonna be some huge surprises on there, man. Stuff people wouldn't be expecting for sure, man. So I'm gonna just keep it quiet till I get closer to the release date.
All right, I got you. What about since you're out in the shop? What are some other rappers out there in Chicago that you kind of were inspired by, or you kind of looked up to starting your rap career?
Man, of course, Chi-Town classics like, Twista and Crucial Conflict, of course, man. Definitely Kanye, Common, Lupe was a big influence, man, on what I'm doing now. And, I got my guy Shorty K, man. He out here too. He was a big inspiration on me as well, man. So, a lot of Chicago music has definitely raised me to be who I am and influenced my sound and everything, man. So I got to thank the city for that.
All right, that's what's up. I was just checking out your mixtape, The Premier Politics.
Yeah.
And, man, I mean, you went in the whole album. I was listening through it. Straight up. I used to do a little bit of rapping and everything like that, and, doing mixtapes and, putting albums together and stuff like that. So, I can't imagine what it takes to go, 16 tracks pretty much all the way through. You rocking first verse, second verse, third verse, hook. Tell me a little bit about the work you put into that or how long that project took to come together.
Oh, man, it's a different working experience because, I'm coming from a group, you know what I mean? Me and Chuck usually split the workload, you know what I'm saying? He usually makes the beat and then write a verse and then I just do a verse in the hook or whatever. But on the solo side, I got to do all of that. I got to go pick the beats. I got to write both verses. I got to do the hook. So it's a little bit more of a workload, but it's definitely been a learning experience, man. It's been fun to get a chance to work on my own and express more and more of myself, man. So the workload is a little bit higher, but I feel like it's cool to be able to do my own thing all the way through and, fully express everything I want to say on the track, man. Because when you when you're rapping with somebody else, you gotta kind of meet in the middle on, you know, subject matter and everything you want to talk about, man. So it's a different experience, man, but it was fun. It didn't take too long. Honestly, man. I'm a real studio rat, so I'll be in the lab for, you know, 2 weeks straight, you know what I'm saying, 10 hours a day, and just grind out and make songs nonstop, really, man. So it didn't really take too long. I could probably do like an album every 2 months, if, you know, if the circumstances was right. You know, if I was in a comfortable circumstance, I could do an album drop an album every 2 months if I wanted to. That's just the amount of songs that I make. But, you know, I like to take time with it and space out the project so people not overloaded. I don't like to, you know, overstretch myself, man, because there's so much free music out now that I want my stuff to look valuable, man. I don't want it to look like all this stuff that just drops every day and it's taking the value out of music.
So you brought up some points that I kind of wanted to get into also. You brought up Chuck English. I'm not sure, you know, if, I mean, first of all, when Fish Ride Bicycles was, I felt like that was like classic hip-hop right there.
Thank you.
Definitely. When you were working with Chuck, I felt like there was a kind of a different sound than that was coming out on the mixtape. Was that done purposefully to show like some versatility, or what was the plan behind that?
Well, with the Cool Kids stuff, you know, it's all in-house. Chuck does like 90% of the production, you know what I'm saying? So when you get one person that's doing the bulk of the production like that, you're going to get not repetitive, but you're going to get a consistent sound, you know what I mean? And with that comes what you write about, man. Like, different sounds make me write about different stuff. So when I'm messing with different producers, like, it's going to make me write different. Like, I wouldn't take an Alchemist track and it wouldn't make me feel the same way as a Lex Luger track. You know what I mean? Like, they're two different sounds that inspire me to write different stuff. So that's why, like, you know, the sound is a lot different from my solo stuff and the Cool Kid stuff because of the production. The production is really the main thing that, you know, dictates what I write and what I'm going to talk about and the feel of the song. So I kind of just base it all off the beats, man. And when I'm getting different beats, I'm going to do different stuff.
That's what's up. And can you take us a little bit behind the scenes on the track off your mixtape? It's called Miss Jane.
Yeah.
I got to say, I think it's the last track on the mixtape, and it's a good way to go out.
Yeah, man. That's how I wanted to plan it. I wanted it to go out on that kind of feeling. You know, shout out to my guy Jeremiah. He came to the studio, laced me one day with the vocals and everything, man, and we just sat down and made that song from scratch, really, man. So, you know, I couldn't have done that without him, man. And, you know, his flame right now, he definitely is on fire, man, and I just appreciate him, you know, coming out and messing with me, you know what I'm saying, because it's kind of like, you know, we're both from the same city, man. We went to the same college and all of that. I dropped out real fast, but we were both there for a second, you know what I mean? And this is good to be able to see people you coming up with succeeding as well, man, because we both kind of came up around the same time, and he was always a fan of my work. I was always a fan of his work, too, so it was just like, man, of course we should get together and make some music, man. I wanted to make something crazy for the girls, man. Something with a nasty beat on there. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be like kind of trippy, kind of like dreamscape sounding and shit like that. So I sat in the studio with my guy Ty Hill and my guy Ted. Those are the producers of the track. And we sat there and came up with that beat, you know, and came up with the beat. And then after that, I was just thinking, like, damn, who can I get on this? And then I was like, oh, yeah, Jeremiah killed this, man. So hit him up, and then he was all about it, man, and it came out great, man. We actually about to shoot the video for that in a couple weeks, man. It'll be dropping early next year, so y'all will get a chance to see it.
Miss Jane, Miss Jane, Miss Jane, Miss Jane.
So you think you bad? So you think you bad? So you think you bad? you.